아 그나마 다행이다. 여기서 시작이네. 그렇다면은 있을 거야. 기다려봐. 이게 아마 잔존생물 쉘마르 열사풍이랑 잔존생물 기름 아드로 잡네. 열사풍을 한번 써보죠. 열사풍은 폭탄이잖아요. 퍼더탄. 하필이면 이거 약물
in one mighty pound to give to the beast. The beast has been won. So the witches have triumphed against all odds.
저게 그거였구만. 근데 나보다 이 팔메린이 더 센 것 같은데. Not good. 하나 먹어주고. 오! 컴온! 아예 멀리 있으면 된다는 건가? 야, 어찌 된 거야? 저거 자기 체력을 자기가 뽑고 있는데. 저러다 죽으면 안 되지. 할메리. 오메. 와우. 지금이다. 마구 쳐라. 마구 쳐라. 휴.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
근데 이 검술 비처는 좀 그 조정하는 재미도 있긴 해서 그게 또 재밌습니다.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed.
살려준다? 반응해볼까?
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful!
머시풀!
Pikeman, see to the beast.
결국엔 다른 놈이 죽이는구만.
Guillaume, the lads came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
살아있는 게 용하구만.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea.
이분이 그 공작패 하시군요.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, That entrance, so spectacular.
So spectacular. 자, 쉘마르가 싸우는 건 영을 위해 그런 짓을 하는 건 좋지 않은 생각입니다.
Your Grace, Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
아, 의뢰 말입니다마는
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever could he be? Come, we must find him.
역시 공작 부인이야. 마구 끌고 다니네요 그냥.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
줄리안?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes.
Dandelion.
I know. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed
아,
down.
단델라이언도 공작
If
부인하고
we could
뭔가
turn back
있었던가?
time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
뭔가 뒤통수 칠 것 같은
Witcher.
얼굴 같기도 한데.
Greetings.
자, 유감이지만 브룩스 하나가 경비대원들을 죽였어.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body.
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No, a Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
자, 두 가지가 필요해. 정보 그리고 연구실의 사용 권한.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find
뭐지?
at home
아니요, 돈 받습니다.
did not expect?
아니요, 돈 받는다니까. 그냥 예상하기 편하시게 돈으로 주시면 되는데 아닙니다. 항상은 아닙니다.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard.
오,
called
포도농장?
Blanco, and a sum of coin.
이야,
You
역시
consider this adequate.
통이 틀리시네요.
Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a
데미안.
grim legend.
오, 피줄 선 거 봐.
Grace, I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
자, 희생자 중 첫 번째 희생자에 대해서 뭔가 아는 것이 있습니까?
How did it start? Who was the first victim?
후보생이란 거지, 후보생.
He was famed once for his many
그
glorious
고아들 받아들여가지고
stories.
위쳐에 적합한 자를 위쳐로
Hung
만들잖아요.
up his sword and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've
지금
taken
둘이
the oath of
얘기하는
knight,
그
you remain
관점이
a
틀렸어.
knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town
잠깐만,
watch
크레스피?
found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He
크레스피.
had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
자, 두 번째 희생자에 대해 말씀해 주십시오.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete.
일단 크레스피라는 성에 잠시 집중을 해봐야겠네요. 자, 희생자들은 둘 다 나이가 있는 기사들이군요.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a
엔터프라이즈.
veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin.
크레스피가 아까 그 포도농장
florins dating from various times, hailing from
뒤에서
different
이렇게
provinces of the empire.
꿀꺽하려던 그
Delacroix
사람이
loved coin,
성이
but had no
아니었던가.
patience for numismatics.
자, 희생자들 간의 공통점이 궁금합니다. 점점 더 수가 늘어나니까요.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if they...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and
야,
compassion.
5가지. 그럼 5가지 덕목에 맞춰서 한 명씩 죽겠네. 자, 왜 그 덕목들입니까?
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
야수는 도덕적 타락을 비난하고 있는 겁니다.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize.
지금 3명 죽었으니까 이제 2명 더 죽을 수도 있겠고.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years.
Hot.
The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
팀이라니 무슨 말씀이십니까?
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
자, 밀튼을 찾아야겠습니다.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. Murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
아, 공격자랑 멋있네요. 아이,
Your Grace!
이야. 내장부야.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
말도 뺏기고. 자, 전서방님 안녕하세요. 자, 이제 어떻게 될까?
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
안나 헨리에타 캐릭터 항목 추가된대. 한번 읽어봐야겠네.
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said!
이거 그 반지의 제왕 롬녀슨 마치 그거 같다.
Just round the corner.
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
어디로 가십니까? Yo, Majesty.
Second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
예, 속 빠진 것 같아요.
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
금붕어?
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
유니콘은 그냥 액시 쓰면 되지 않을까?
The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
갑니다. 분명 여기서 뛰어내리면 그냥 죽겠죠. 이쪽으로 가야 되는데 이거 너무 높아. 야! 야! 관절염의 게롤트! 야, 관절염의 옛날에 그 관절염의 게롤트가 아니다. 후. 이제 안 죽는데요? 여기 어디라고 한 것 같은데. 이 상태에서 명상하면 안 되겠죠? 여기 어디라고 했는데? 말부터 하는 게 편하다고. 이미 왔어. 늦었어.
Fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
상냥을 먹을까? 자, 시간이 좀, 와, 이거 백조 모양의 고양이는 먹고 갈게요. 고양이 눈이 송달래님 안녕하세요. 저건가? 사탕 아닌 것 같은데. 아, 몇 개가 있네. 번고래 맞다. 번고래가 탕약이죠. 숨 쉬는 것 때문에. 오랜만에 수중에 들어오니까 보이네. 여기 있다. 이게 근데 이미 숨이 찬 거는 안 되거든. 수중에서는 안 되거든요. 이게 수면 밖으로 나갔다가 다시 들어와야 공기가 꽉 차서. 이건가? 응? 누가 낚았나?
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
열쇠가
A
있었군.
key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful.
시끄러 이것들아. 사람 목숨이 달렸다고. 고양이 없애야 되는데 지금. 배가 왜 전진을 안 하지? 아, 가속이 A 버튼이구나. RT 누르면서 왜 전진을 안 하지라고 생각을 하고 있었어요. 야, 고양이 이거 시간이 꽤 오래 걸리네. 배도 와장창. 자, 그 다음은 유니콘 잡으러 간다. 유니콘은 엑시로 한 방에. 엑시. 어딨냐? 그냥 뿔 묶어 놨을 뿐이네요.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We should try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
위쳐다. 위쳐. 아이고, 또 유니콘 도망가네. 서라이.
Stay calm. Shh. Easy now.
나는 취미로 마물을 잡는 사람이다. 자, 이제 불 쏴줘.
That's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is. Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper
설마
sportsmanship.
싸우고 싶나? 덤벼 하면 이제 3대1로 싸워야겠죠? 비켜라 이것들아.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square.
We were unlucky, that's all. We must try to grab the next clue.
내가 너희들 때려 잡을 수도 있겠지만
No bats. Complete collapse of social norms.
야, 근데 이거 고양이 진짜 뭐 하나 먹을까? 그거 먹으면 되는데. 황금 깨꼬리 뿅. 아, 이거 아니지? 지워주는 게 황금 깨꼬리가 아니고 딴 건데. 하얀 꿀 뿅. 아, 전투 중에도 하얀 꿀 먹고 이거 하면 되겠다.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
I am the rule.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.